Alright, bet. I guess we live. Legit. Y'all come on in. I'm not gonna be on here long because I gotta go serve at church and we fasting. And it's the fast ended at 6 o'clock and I still haven't eaten. I gotta be at church. But are y'all fasting? That's literally my question. Are y'all fasting? I hope y'all are fasting because your girl fasting. And I'm gonna tell y'all just some of like my starter packets about fasting because I don't think a lot of people understand how to effectively fast. But this is just the way that my mama taught me. I ain't gonna say this is the way that it has to be done. It's just the way my mama taught it to me. Here it's right beside me. So you create you a list of what you believe in God for, and then you put scriptures behind it and you stand on that. And so it helps you to organize what you're fasting for because you don't want to just fast for no reason, and not necessarily no reason, but you want to have some spiritual things in mind, some spiritual levels that you want to reach. So that's what my fasting has been partaking of. I got me a new thing to help me stream, so that's the reason why I'm trying not to stream, but also because I'm literally waiting to eat. We have a steak, potatoes, and salad, and I'm gonna have to eat it extremely fast because I have to be. Church starts at 7. I have to be diligent and respectful of other people's time. Of course, I got my Bible, and then I got my press, y'all. So to God be the glory for that. But I really just want to try to stream things since I just got my new thing. But we're doing Vlogtory, so I just put out a vlog about all the Bibles that I have. But also, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about Vlogtory. We're going to be discussing how to effectively build with God. Not necessarily build a business with God, but build with God. That means your relationship and how you learn to trust God and depend on God. And the first day, we're studying in the book of Nehemiah. The chapter 1 of Nehemiah he literally starts out with a prayer. So how do you effectively do it for God? Is you have to start out with prayer. Prayer has to be your main thing. But not just that. He asked for prayer for God to guide him. And literally, he exalted the Father because he saw what was going on. And he just prayed for God's hand. Now, he was a cupbearer to the king. So that means he had leadership abilities and leadership qualities. So that's something that I am believing God for during this fast as well. So the good thing about it is that not only did Nehemiah start off with prayer, that lets you know that everything you do for God, it must start out with prayer. It must start with prayer. Like I'm telling you, like hear me out. Like I know we talk about prayer a lot in the Christian community, but when I say pray, that means you're asking God. It has to be prayer and meditation. Now I know meditation sometimes get a bad rep, but you have to meditate on His word throughout the day. Not only that, but you have to also meditate on what God has told you, His promises, but also waiting to hear from the voice of God. So that's what Nehemiah did. But it told you that he was a cupbearer to the king to let you know that his positioning with the king. So what a cupbearer did with the king was they tasted the drink to make sure there wasn't no poison in it. So it's significant to let you know that he was literally the king's right hand man, but he knew how to detest poison. So when he would go out and assemble, and while they was building for God, like he literally would go ahead and assess the situation. So while we're building for God, we have to, one, have a heart of prayer, two, have a servant mindset. But God will use the occupation that you're currently in to grow you and to develop you for His glory. So I just want to put that out there. But y'all gonna see all that in the vlog. I'm literally, I'm hungry, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I got this new device. It's called GoStream M2 because I needed a capture card because I felt like my videos weren't, I don't know, it would always tell me that I needed a capture card. So I now have a capture card, and it's also a switcher. So it's able to switch screens, put stuff side by side when I want to do reaction videos. Up top, it's able to put me at the bottom of the screen. So a win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. Um, So legit, I pray you guys are doing what God has truly called y'all to do. And so I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm looking at the live right now because I want to work on that. See how you can see the focus on here. So because I'm having to use the HDMI to effectively use it to connect it to the camera. So I'm not connecting the camera to the computer no more. I'm connecting the camera now to the stream. So now I know when I use this camera, I'm going to have to make sure I turn off like the info and all that jazz. So legit, I pray God's best for you guys. I pray God is covering and blessing you guys. If you're fasting, I pray that you're enduring and pushing on and building for God. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and like. Help your girl out. And I love y'all. And I'm about to end